What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Panthers and the Panthers will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as a coverage unit right on top of him. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your
offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. What a cut. Now he's loose. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll try it over the left side. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. He's got his man, makes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's the give off the left side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Panthers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Everett. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Panthers will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He leaves it with his back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position. And
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Skips away from pressure. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Panthers!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The run to the left. Got room to work. Breaks into the open.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Flips it out to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense says no thanks, declines the penalty. They'll take 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. That pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Panthers are marching down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Makes it past the marker. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
It's complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Henderson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll go to the counter. There's some room.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. On target over the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That gets them back to within 10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Red pass, it's complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab on the left. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Hart. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
The Panthers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Panthers want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down and run. And it slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Panthers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off play action on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Gallagher. And he's knocked down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Panthers will call on their punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Prairie. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Find some fresh air. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Hoosiers trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
And here's the third interception of the night.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead, life is good. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. The give out of the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
So now it's 2nd and long. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Bringing the heat. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. He might want another play. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And they're in for a touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Got his man on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
3rd down play from the gun. Might be looking to run. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yard.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the quarterback caught up two and sacked at the 12.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Hand off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Panthers! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Gore. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Plows through the defense. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Going with the ground game left. Finding some room. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Sets up the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First and 10. He goes right back to the air. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Unleashes to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Snags it, and he's open. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Snagged in the middle, it's Lawson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On target. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. They'll send the tight end in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got enough space. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Some misdirection with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Everett. Could not make his way to the corner. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.